Good afternoon to you. The unsettled theme continues, even though we're starting the new month of August. The rest of this week will be dominated by low pressure and it'll feel rather cool for the time of year as well. Now, it has been a very wet July, as we all know. Many of the regions saw double their normal amount of rainfall. Places like Preston, northwest England, saw 3 times the normal amount of rainfall. There is more to come, all thanks to low pressure. That's yesterday's low. This is tonight and tomorrow's low. But again, those temperatures are below par for the time of year. For the weekend, it stays unsettled. Another area of low pressure will move in. Sunshine and showers, I think some of them will be quite heavy and pretty disappointing temperatures. Once again, that's it from me.
Hello there, good afternoon. Well, compared to how it has been of late weather-wise across the capital, today is not a bad looking day, but still rather disappointing for the time of year. Plenty of cloud is captured by one of our weather watchers here in Waterloo, but we've also seen some spells of sunshine, such as here in Greenwich, and it should stay largely dry for the rest of the day. The small chance of a few showers towards the south. Some strong gusty winds throughout the day tomorrow, especially through the afternoon and towards the south, with gusts here of around 30 to 40 miles an hour. There'll be some showers, longer spells of rain and maybe some thunderstorms breaking out, especially towards central and northern areas of the capital if we see some sunny spells through the afternoon, and there is a Met Office weather warning in place here for thunderstorms. It turns cooler with a northerly wind on Thursday, some more showers at times.
Hello there. Well, August has started on a relatively quiet note, but tomorrow, not the same sort of story. Some very unsettled weather on the way over the next 24 hours. The Met Office have a yellow thunderstorm warning coming into force. We could see some local disruption.
It's back again and back talking about rain. But we've been counting up the July rainfall, and it's been the wettest July on record in Northern Ireland, more than double the average rainfall here. Those records go back to 1836. It's also been the wettest on record for Merseyside, Greater Manchester and Lancashire. And yeah, we've got a bit more rain on the charts as well.
Are we writing off the summer?
Well, not quite yet. I think there will be a drier, brighter spell as we head towards the end of next week. But we'll get on to that in a moment. There's lots of weather to get through just now. But I'm going to over-egg the summary pudding today because it was just such a very wet July, wasn't it? Many parts of London saw a well above average rainfall. So today was really quite nice for the 1st of August. Lots of sunshine around, as you can see from our glorious weather watcher photos here. Another beautiful one from Kew Gardens. But it is all about to go spectacularly wrong again overnight tonight. There's a very deep area of low pressure spinning in from the southwest. We are expecting spells of heavy rain on and off throughout the day tomorrow.
Hello there. It looks like it's going to remain unsettled for the rest of this week thanks to low pressure. We'll see showers or longer spells of rain, some windy weather in the short term, and it will generally feel on the cool side for early August.
Alex is at the Observatory Science Centre in Hailsham in East Sussex. And Alex, there's something worth looking for in the skies tonight.
That's right, Lucrezia. Yes, as you say, we're here at the Observatory Science Centre, which is the perfect place to look up at the night sky when it's clear. We'll pick back up on that point in just a second. But here, as you can imagine, they have several very powerful telescopes which you can look at the stars, but actually for a supermoon. These telescopes are so powerful that they would be too zoomed in, so you'd miss out on some of that great detail that you can see on the surface of the moon. That's because it's just too close to Earth. So you're actually better off using your eyes. I spoke to a couple of astronomers for the best advice earlier today. But I'm sure, like last year's supermoons, these supermoons that we're going to get over this month are going to be pretty incredible. We've got one tonight, and then we've got one at the very end of August. And if you do get a good picture of it, why not send it to us? We might be able to show it on the programme tomorrow. But as you can imagine, with the cloud overhead, it could be a little tricky. But I spoke to an expert earlier who said where to look.
Look towards the east as it's rising. So it's about half an hour after the sun has set. And then just watch it as it's coming up. And it may be an orangey glow if you've got clear skies. And it might even look even bigger because you've got references around you like trees and buildings and things like that, so it looks even bigger.
Well, we've got one huge reference overhead at the moment, and that is the cloud cover, which has been steadily moving in. We're in for a very unsettled day as we head into tomorrow. Let's take a quick look at the weather warnings, which have been issued for the beginning of August. We've got a wind warning in place along the south coast, where gusts could touch 55 miles per hour, and also a thunderstorm warning across the central swathe of England and Wales, where you could see some pretty heavy downpours and some local impacts. Let's take a look at the details right now. Well, before we take a look at the weather for the next couple of days, as we know, July was very disappointing. In fact, we saw way above average amounts of rainfall. In fact, for Northern Ireland and also the northwest of England, well, you had your wettest Julys on a record. No surprise there. And you're going to get topped up as we head through the next couple of days as well. Well, at the moment, Lucrezia, if you look up, you're not going to see the supermoon, only cloud. But you never know. Fingers crossed there'll be some breaks overnight.